Hello and welcome to our show 1 to 1. Our guest for today is one of the leading sports physio of our country. Please welcome Dr. Vandana Tanwar. Dr. Tanwar has worked with various teams of India. She has worked with the table tennis team during the Commonwealth Games 2010 and with the Indian shooting team during London Olympics 2012. Today we are going to discuss about one of the important aspects which go into the making of a good sports performer. We all are seeing sports grow as a profession in our country. Any sports, be it indoors or outdoors, requires a lot of body strength and fitness. Physical and muscle injuries are common in any kind of sports. So, in order to keep the player fit and going, they certainly need a regular fitness regime and physiotherapy. Having said that, let's get an insight from Dr. Tanwar herself. So, Dr. Tanwar, how did you get into this profession?
During my school time, I was myself was an athlete, and because I wanted to become a doctor, so I could not, make it as my profession, as a sports person. So I opted for a physio, and it was such a lucrative job for me, the opportunity that I grabbed it, so that I can, remain with the players and I can explore my skills and as well as my passion.
How did you get associated with the Sports Authority of India?
Yeah, I basically was into a clinic and I was not getting that much mental satisfaction, because I believe in doing something different, in life. I was looking forward that if I can get into some sports team and all. So during Commonwealth Games, I got into the Sports Authority of India. There was a vacancy. I appeared through an interview and I got through.
What was it like to work with the table tennis team during the Commonwealth Games 2010?
Yeah, it was wonderful experience to work with the team because I had very good emotional, physical attachment with them. It was not only that I was just like a physio for the team. I was like a friend to them. They always adored me. They always shared their problems with me, even. And I was taking care of their injuries, their fitness part, their nutrition part, everything I was taking care of. So it was altogether a very wonderful experience, and I got through many up and down experiences as well. That lot many hurdles, about their injuries, about the, you can say, conviction towards the coach, because it was a tough part to convince a coach, So, but yes, it was a learning experience as well.
What about your experience in London with the Indian shooting team?
Experience in London, during London Olympics, you are saying, yeah? It was really a wonderful experience because it was my first exposure to Olympics. It's a big deal to get into Olympic team, and I could see many things which I never saw in my life. What was the status, what was the gestures I received, what was the warmth, the regards I got through, and I could explore more into my skills, that what exactly I can do for my players, for their muscular strength, for their stamina, for endurance, and as well as for recovery part from their injuries.
Dr. Tanwar, what are the injuries a shooter faces and what are the basic exercises you recommend to them?
Shooting is not a contact sport, it's a static, you must say, because it involves two sports, the shotgun and rifle and pistol. So in shotgun, you have to shoot a moving bird, which comes with a high speed, right? So only your upper part body is moving. Otherwise, in rifle and pistol, you have to stand for a prolonged period. You have to freeze your body, and then you have to shoot. So basic injuries they were having about their muscle pain. Basic muscle pain. You just have to relax their muscles, and if you don't relax, then these leads to injuries. So they are not as such injuries. You can say there are basically only a pain which leads to injuries if they don't get proper hydration and recovery methods.
What are the difficulties that a physiotherapist has to face inside?
Many problems. The first problem was to convince coach that yes, player is injured and player needs something, some medical equipment, some medicine, some recovery methods. Because for the first time, I hired many physios for different sports team. It was the first exposure for our physios and as well as for the side. So we both were, exploring each other's need. That what is required actually for a player for their treatment sessions. So I will not say these were the difficulties, but these were something challenges for our physios to demand something and to get supplied by the SAI. Because everything being get sanctioned by the ministry, then comes to SAI, and then we used to get whether it is medicine, equipments, recovery methods, modalities, bandages, so many, small things. But yes, we always got support from SAI. Whatever we demanded, we got it.
How important is physiotherapy in school, at school level?
Yes, it's very important because it's just like making a base for your child. When a child is playing, obviously injuries will happen because injuries are a part of any sport, right? So if it's not being treated at initial stage, then it will become chronic, and once it becomes chronic, then it will affect the professional life of any child if he wants to become a player. So physiotherapist plays a very important role in maintaining their fitness level and preventing them from many injuries.
Dr. Tanwar, how is a fitness trainer different from a physiotherapist?
There is a difference between a physio and a fitness trainer, because fitness trainer can't take care of your injury management, and physiotherapist is a medical expert who take care of injury management. So physiotherapist can be a fitness trainer, but a trainer cannot be a physiotherapist.
Why do people consult doctors rather than a physiotherapist in case of an internal injury?
Because they are not aware of a part of physio. That is the only reason. We need to create awareness about the role of physiotherapist in sports and as well as in day-to-day routine injuries and pain management as well. If you have a neck pain, definitely you'll go to some ortho or some physician that you have a pain. He will prescribe you some painkillers. But if you will go to a physio, they will teach you the exercise part and the muscle relaxation therapy. So, which doesn't have any side effect, but medication always has side effect.
Wow, Dr. Tanwar, you have really opened our eyes to what physiotherapy can do to a sports person. I'm sure our audience loved it. We wish we could hear more from you, but we are running short of time. So, before we go, can you please demonstrate some exercises, some basic exercises to our viewers? Okay, so today I'm going to tell the basic stretching exercises and warm-up which a player need to do before he starts play. Yeah? So we start with the upper body. This includes your neck, your shoulders and this upper back. Right? So if you need to stretch your neck, then you have to hold it like this and you have to give a sustained stretch for at least 10 seconds. You have to hold it and keep it at the normal level and keep it at the next level. Yeah? Cervical stretch. Then you have to stretch your shoulders like this. Give a sustained stretch, hold it and release. Then
Okay, so I have told you very basic stretching and warm-up exercises which a player need to do if he wants to be away from the injuries. Well, injuries are a part of any sport, but yes, a physio plays a very crucial role in preventing and maintaining your fitness level to enhance your performance. Thank you.